Creating a promo video is very simple, but yet tasking if you don't know where to place your text, your images, your shapes, and your accents in order to be able to captivate the maximum attention of your audience. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you how to use these skills to create a beautiful, simple, but yet captivating promo video on KindMaster. Hello everyone, BJ Emmanuel here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. Okay guys, so I'm going to select all the medias that I need right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and do all that. For now I'm going to need that. Okay, let's go back, come to the middle here. I'm going to need a white background. Let's take time to, I have a lot of, I'm going to need that. I'm going to need some numbered backgrounds also that I have downloaded. So if you don't have it, you have to download it. Okay, so just go to the asset store and download it. I'm going to need number 1, I'm going to need number 2, and I'm going to need number 3. Okay, so I guess that's all that I'm going to be needing. I need 6 scenes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's nice. Now the next thing that we are going to need to do is bring in some text. For the text, I'm going to use some of the ones that I downloaded from the asset store, and I think it's modern typography. That should be it. So let's search for modern typography. Yeah, and I think it's this one. Yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna bring it in like so. So we have something like that. I'm going to change the text. Winter is here. Winter is here, and then I'll change the font to something, probably something, let's try Poppins Black. There, you can use any font that suits you. Okay, so you don't have to use the one that I used. Alright guys, so let me blow it up a little bit like so. Now I want to color grade the background right there, so I'll go to filter, I'll go to warm, and I'll select number 6. Yeah, that's the one I want to use. Yeah, let me adjust the temperature, make it a little bit cold, and increase the vibrance a little bit, and voila. Yeah, and then I'm going to add a clip graphics to it. For the clip graphics, I'm going to add the in animation, so you can download it if you don't have it. And then I'm going to use this one that looks like the panning animation I just gave it. And if you give it a play now, you have something like this. Yeah, winter is here. Now I'm going to add the snow that I downloaded from Pexels, so you can also go ahead and download that. So just search for snowfall on pexels.com. If you don't have it, go ahead and download your app. Alright, I'm going to use the screen, and then I will blow it up like that, and that should fix the snow. So we have the snowfall. Beautiful. Then I'm going to add the background to the text, and how that is going to be done is by picking the background. Any color will do, just make sure you know the color you want to use. So I'll just stretch it out like so, make sure it fills, it covers the text as much as you want it to. And then I'll go to crop, and then I'll just crop it like that. Send it to back, send to back. Yeah, so you have something like that. And then I'll just drag it here. I'll add the in animation fade. Yeah, so it comes in like that and it fades, yeah, as the text is coming in. So the next thing I'll do is I'll just duplicate it. I'll change the color to white. Done. And then I'll send it to back, send to back. Yeah, and then what I can do is just expand it like this. Yeah, so now that we have something like that, and then I can go ahead and go to crop and just drag this one down, nice like that. And then I'll adjust it to the center. So now we have something like that. Yeah, nice. I can bring this in a little bit, and as that winter is here hits the red one, this one can pop out, and then I'll add the in animation pop outward. Yeah, something like that. So if you give it a play, we should have something like that. Beautiful. And then the last thing I think that we are going to be doing here is to go to our layer and then go to image assets. I just want to go with the one that has a little bit of white in it, so it will help our course. All right, so we have that now. I'll just stretch this out a little bit, and then I'll go to blending and I'll add screen blending to it. No, let's check the multiply. No, overlay. I think soft light will work. Yeah, soft light works better. And then we are going to animate it so it does what we want it to do for us. So just to add some kind of movement, you know. All right, so I'll click on my keyframe button, and then I'll drag it to the end like so, and just give it a little bit of movement like that. Okay, so we should have that movement now. Yeah, so that's basically it, guys. All right, cool. Now that we are done with this, I think what we need to do now is just bring this our snow to the front, so it looks like yeah, the snow. So just to give it that effect, yeah, so you see the snow falling, yeah, like that. And that's basically it, guys. So we are done with the first scene.
Being a graphic designer these days has become increasingly easy, partly because of the availability of work templates on the internet. For instance, anyone can create a design that looks like this one, but it could belong to everyone. It takes a professional to understand the dynamics of how to put shapes, colors, text, and vectors together in order to create impeccable designs like this one. Click on the link anywhere around this video and let me show you how you can become a professional graphic designer from start to finish using just your smartphone. Click on the link now.
Now for the second scene, we are going to need to grab our image that we need for it. So we're going to go into our layer, and then I'll go to grab the image. This is the image I want to be using, and then I'll just stretch it to fill the screen like that. Just centralize it Let me blow it up a little bit more. Okay, so that works. So now all we need to do is click on the that, and then come to the end, and then I will blow it up a little bit, and then give it a little turn, a little twist, just a little, not something much. All right, and then bring it back there. So if you give it a play now, you see we have that nice, nothing much, but just that subtle kind of movement to it. Okay, so that's what we want. And then I'll just send it to back so that the snow can fall on it. Send to back. So we have that snow on it now. Beautiful. Then the next thing you want to do is bring in your title. So I'll go in there and come to that, like that. Beautiful. And then I'll change the font. I will use Poppins black. Nice. I'll blow it up like so. Beautiful. And then I will add some shadow effect to it. Nice, like that. You can adjust your shadow to fit what you want. Okay, so that's okay. And the next thing I'll do is I'll draw, something like this. All right, so so it ends here. So that's the end part. That's where I want it to end. So I'll just go ahead and add my keyframe, and then at this point I'll add a keyframe to it, and then I'll come to the beginning, and then I'll just drag it down. I'll drag it down like so. So it has that movement to it. And then for the in animation, I'll just add a slide up, so it comes in like that, and then it begins to move. So you have that, and then it moves like so. All right, so I'll just adjust it and make sure that then I'll drag it backwards. Nice. Then for the text too, I'll adjust it. Nice. Beautiful. So that's that. Then the next thing you want to add now is go to your drawing, come here and add the outline. So I'll just draw an outline like so. Nothing hefty, nothing much, just that. Nice. And then I will send backward. Beautiful. So you have that, and then I'll just add the in animation, draw by stroke. Nice. Then I can just bring it down a little bit, and then the next one I'll do is I'll do the same, but this time I'm going to go for a, so we have something like this. And then I will adjust it. Nice. So now don't forget, you can always rename your layers here. Okay, so you can just rename your layers if you so wish, but well, all right. Now I will then drag it here. That's the starting point. I'll add a keyframe, come back here, and then put it there. And then what I'll do is send backward, so we have something like this. Okay, and then I'll add the in animation, enter, slide right. Nice. So if you give everything a play, you have that. Now everything is animated except for our text. So for the text, we are going to animate it, and we can just add in either a drop. No, not a drop. How can it be a drop? Yeah. Or let's see, slide right, maybe. Yeah, something like that works. You can use anyone that works for you guys. All right. So yeah, that's it. And then the last thing we want to also add now is a stroke, just like an accent, really. Not it. You don't have to do this, okay? So for this time, I want it to be white, and then I will draw just a stroke like that, and then yeah. So I would adjust it and put it there. Now understand that you don't have to do this, okay? But I just want those accents to be there, okay? So yeah, that's it. And then I'll add the in animation slide up. Beautiful. And that's it. I can just add a little bit of animation to it though, so it doesn't just stay static. So I'll go to my keyframe, come to the end, and then just drag it up a little bit like that. And yeah, so you have that. Nice. Okay, so we can just adjust it a little bit so it doesn't come in at the same time with the other one. Yeah, so we have something like that. And then we just need to add in some of the text. Now for the text here, I'm going to need to pull it a little bit together. So I'll go to text option and reduce the kerning a little bit. Yeah, maybe 2. Yeah, that works. That works fine. So I'll just adjust it like that. Beautiful. And then I'm going to type in just in form of an accent too. Winter is here, winter, but in slanted form. Winter. Winter, then space. Winter wears. Winter wears. Nice. So we have that. I'll just reduce it like so, and then I'll drop it here. I'll change the font to something lighter, to a lighter weight. Medium is okay. Yeah, and then I'll just add in animation slide up. Yep, and then I'll give it a little bit of movement. So I'll go to the end, add a keyframe, and then drag it to the top like that. Just a little bit of movement. So we have something like that too. So if you give it a play now, you'll have that happening. Okay, so the almost the last thing we're going to do now is another text. So I say here sweater and hoodies. Beautiful. I'll change that to sans serif font. Bodoni should work. Nice. Then I'll reduce it like that. Lovely. Then I'll add a little bit of shadow to it. Yeah. Sweater and hoodies. And then for the last part, okay, I think I need to add an animation to it. I will use wipe down. Lovely. Then I will duplicate it. Bring it down, and then go in there type in let's keep you warm. Let's keep you warm. Nice. Yeah, that looks okay. And then finally for the background, I'm going to draw that. The color should be this, and I'm going to draw that. Beautiful. And then I'll send it backward, and yeah, I'll bring it into the scene like that. I'll adjust it. Nice, 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 nice. Beautiful. And that's it, guys. I'll add the animation slide or wipe down. Nope, not wipe down. Okay, so if we give our scene a play now, we have this. Voila. So the last thing that we need to do to pop everything out is copy this, our accent, this image that we use as a movement. We'll copy that, duplicate, and then I will drag it here. Lovely. So if you give it a play now, you can see already everything is looking nice and neat. So I'll color grade the same color I used for the same color grading I used for the other one. I'll go to warm and then add number 6. Yeah, you can see how beautiful that looks. And then I will adjust the temperature, make it a little cold because we are talking about winter, so it's going to be cold, not really too warm. Yeah, like that. And so everything is looking nice now. And we are almost done, guys. That's basically almost everything that we need to do for this video. Every other thing is copy and paste, right? So now we move to this part where we now begin to advertise the products that we have. So I'll go get one of the products, this guy here. The first thing I'll do is I'll crop it, crop that, nice, and then I will also color grade it with the same color so there is consistency. Yeah, like that. And then I can also, you know, adjust the temperature. Wow, that looks nice already. All right, so I'll put it where I want it to be. I want it to be around here. Great. Now that's when it starts. So I'll go to the keyframe and then I'll just give it a little bit of movement. It's not always nice when your video is always static, except if it is just text on white background or something. But if you are dealing with images and stuff, there has to be movement to make sure that so that your it will add life to your composition. So I'll go to this one also. I'll give it a little bit of, this is the start, so at the end I want it to have a little bit of movement also. Yeah, so that's it. So the background also have a little bit of movement too, like that. All right, so the next thing you want to do now is you want to grab in your banner or whatever you want to call it. So I'll go there, grab my diagram, grab this. I think I wouldn't want to use this because I would like to be changing the colors, so I'll just go ahead and delete that. I'll go ahead and delete that. So I'll just go ahead and pick this for the sake of for when you want to begin to copy and paste, you need to be changing the colors. And if you use that drawing, you might need to start drawing all over again. So I'll just pick any one that works. Let me see this one. Yeah, so you see what I'm saying here, you can change the color if you want. All right, so I'll pick this color or this one. Yeah, this works. So what I'll do now is I'll just crop it. Yeah, that's okay. And then I'll blow it up a little bit. Yeah, nice. So you can have it there. Now I think for my image, I'm going to need to increase the size for the start. Increase the size for start. Yeah, it has to be a little bigger at the beginning, and then at the end you can also have it like that. Okay, so yeah, that works. Now the next thing you are going to do is adjust this, make sure everything is where you want it to be. Nice. And then going to go to my stickers, then I'll go to let me see, we are going to scroll to split frame, then I'll pick this wonderful guy there. So I'll change the color to white. So how you change the color is click on it, go to settings and change the color to white. So I'll reduce that now and drop it here. That should be okay. And then for the in animation, I can just pick on slide up like that. Nice. And then I'll duplicate it, I'll spin it like that. Yeah, and then I'll put it there. So you have something like that. I will blow it up, reduce it a little bit, and just adjust it until it is where you want it to be. Lovely. So we have something like that. So we have this. Wonderful. And then we've not animated this, so we are going to animate it by giving it a maybe slide up or something. Or I think I'll use enter slide up. Yeah, that looks nice. So all that you need to do now is adjust those white strokes to come in after your, yeah, like that. And then the second one also a little bit later than the first one, so you have something like this, okay, lovely. So then all you need to do now is bring in your texts. So bring in your text. We're going to type in ha. You can type in whatever you want according to what you're doing. All right, so that's it. Then I'll stretch it out like so, put it in there, blow it up a little bit, put it in there. Nice. I think it's too big, so I'll just reduce it. Lovely. So in animation we are going to slide right like that. So if you give it a play now, you have this, and then the name of the material you are selling, the name of the product. So I'll go in there and type long sleeve sweater Okay, and then I'll change the font type to sans serif Poppins. And yeah, beautiful. I'll just drop it there, and then in animation slide right like that. Okay, and then we want to also put in the title or the explanation for the so I will go in there and just grab in some random texts. Then I'll change the font to something light like that. I'll decrease the size, go to text option, align to left, and then reduce the line like that. Reduce it a little bit more and just drop it there. Wonderful. And then you can go grab the add animation. In animation, I think I'll just use slide in to right like that. So we have something like this. And then for the the price, I'll just duplicate that, and then bring it down here, change it, and type in the price. $9.99. Wonderful. Blow it up and just drop it there. Nice. And we are done with our first scene. Okay, so all that you need to do now is I'll send this to the front, bring this to the front, yeah. Then I'll duplicate this movement, whatever, duplicate. So you are going to duplicate this for all the scenes, all right? Yeah, and you can see now it changes everything in our voila. So that's all, guys. We are done with everything that there is to be done. So all that you need to do now is just duplicate all the layers that we have in our scene 3, bring it to this other scene, you know, bring your image in and duplicate every other thing there. Do the same thing here, okay? And then for the last part, we are going to do everything we did here on this second scene. Everything you did on your second scene is what you are going to just duplicate everything here and bring it to your last scene. Color grade it, make sure everything is nice, and then add your contact, your phone number, your address, and you are done. So if you do everything well, you should have this at the end of the day. So guys, that is how you create this promo video for sweater and hoodies. I'm sure it is simple and fun enough for you to do yours. Let me see your own creation, and also don't forget to leave a comment in the section below. If you have any question, go ahead and ask, and I'll do my best to reach out to you as fast as I can. Please, if you have not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so. Now is the right time to subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.